Hey everyone, Mark Herndon, Chairman of the M&A Leadership Council here, and I'm really excited to be joining the faculty presenting team at our upcoming training program called The Art of M&A for Divestitures and Carve-Outs online September 14th through 16th. Now, if your business is contemplating selling a business or a division or actively in the process of doing so, or perhaps you're on the buying side of buying a carve-out from a surviving corporation, this program is a jam-packed agenda, great stuff that really works, lots of practical applications. It's really going to help you and your team a lot. On day 3, I'll be speaking about one of the most important but often overlooked elements, which is all about helping the selling business optimize those remaining components of the business after the initial divestiture. Now, it goes without saying that there's an immediate snapback expectation after the close if you're the seller that we just want to get back to business as usual. But the problem with that is executive focus and accountability and staff resourcing and all kinds of priority initiatives really start getting short shrift, and you're going to end up with under-realizing the objectives for which you divested that business in the first place. In our view, you've got to do at least these 3 things really, really well. Number 1, it's all about how strategically do you reinvest the net sale proceeds of that transaction, whether it's buying a business or faster growth or higher margin technology solution or stock buyback or debt pay down. You're going to be held accountable by analysts and stakeholders in how well you do that. But in and of itself, as hard as that is, that's not going to get you across the finish line. Number 2 is how effectively does your organization, when you're selling a business, how effectively do you proactively manage and mitigate those stranded costs after you exit the transition services agreement? Now, a stranded cost is direct overhead or personnel or infrastructure or other cost components that are no longer needed by the selling organization after you finish up or exit the TSA. The problem is that most companies wait far too long in the process to even start thinking about that, or they just do a terrible job of planning and executing that very important transition process to getting right-sized on your remaining costs and overheads. Number 3 is this. We always like to say you got to transition first, but then you got to transform. And on this factor, the data is really compelling that only about 1/3 of selling organizations are truly able to get at those transformational change kinds of initiatives, whether it's process optimization or product or service innovation or upgrading your customer experience or repositioning your go-to-market to be more competitive and more customer-oriented. Whatever it takes to get that business that remains on the seller to really perform at the operating and financial level that was fully anticipated. And get this, the data says you only have about 6 to 18 months to hit that all-important operating window to really drive those kinds of outperformance results for the remaining business. So we're going to show you how to really succeed with all of those efforts, what's involved, how do you pull it off, and it'll be a great capstone event to a fantastic program. Reach out to us for more information or click the link you see here. And in the meantime, we look forward to seeing you at our September event. Thanks, everyone. Take care now.